Colin, what was your initial reaction to the trade?
I mean, talk about excitement. Going to a place a little bit closer to home and an honest, opportunity to be a part of something special and play in the playoffs and compete for a Stanley Cup. And I mean, that's somebody in my situation. It's all you can and really ever ask for. And then to go there with some familiar faces like Gio, who's been a leader for us this whole entire year. It was awesome. I saw him this morning. At the rink and when I got the call and I just I'm excited to kind of get the ball rolling here.
What stands out the most to you about the current Leafs team?
I mean, we played against you guys not too long ago and just you got a ton of firepower up front. Obviously Matthews, Marner, top two lines are just stacked and you got a lot of puck moving defensemen, and for a guy like me that doesn't necessarily play that style of hockey, but I think that's something that the simplicity of my game can bring to this lineup and just be that energy bug that kind of can play whatever position they want me to and just kind of help out in any way I can.
Next, we'll go to Joshua Cloak with The Athletic. Go ahead, Joshua.
Hey, Colin, have you been told anything about what your role could be like with this team?
Haven't quite gotten there yet. To be honest with you, I've been lucky enough over the course of the last couple of years to play in a bunch of different roles, and whether it's offensive role or defensively playing probably last 15, 20 games on a more of like a checking line. So for me, I've played every single position this year and a lot of different opportunities. So whatever comes my way, and like I said, just to be a small part of something very big like this is very important to me, and it's very exciting.
Have you heard from Alex Kirkland and all? And also, how do you think having him could help kind of ease this late season transition for you?
Yeah, I mean, he was the first one. He FaceTimed me right when it started kind of coming out online, and I've already got a bunch of texts from a bunch of guys on the team, and like I said, just going there with Gio and talking to him this morning. Kirk's a really good friend of mine and played with him for many years in college and love the way he plays and just having guys like him who are not only, great players, but great character guys off the ice as well. I just know just from many of the people that have already reached out to me saying, looking forward to get going. I just know what kind of group of guys they got there. And like I said, I just can't wait to get going.
Next, we'll go to Lance Hornby, Toronto Sun. Go ahead, Lance.
I just wanted to ask you about your draft here. Since there's a lot of late bloomers there, do you count yourself among one of them?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys probably don't know too much about my history, but definitely a late bloomer. And I took two years off from bad injuries back in college and missed a lot of time, and it kind of set me back. Started off in the minors and kind of had to climb my way up through PTOs and everything along those lines. And for me, it was really just trying to get a chance. And once I knew that I could get my chance to be able to solidify myself, and over the last couple of years, I've been able to slowly more and more get a little bit more opportunity and trying to prove and show what I'm capable of doing, and being able to be kind of Swiss Army knife, played in a lot of different positions. So to definitely a late blossomer, and I still think I have a lot left in the tank, and I'm looking forward to kind of bringing that and bringing my game and playing with that chip on my shoulder for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Jonas Siegel with The Athletic. Go ahead, Jonas.
Hey, Colin, I was just wondering what some of those injuries were that you had to overcome.
I had a bad concussion in college where I missed the better part of 2 seasons, and that stuff's in my past, and just those experiences I've learned from it. I don't take the game for granted anymore, or I'm not saying I did then, but when you have the game taken away from you from a long extended periods of time, you look at it from a different perspective, and that's just kind of how I approach every single day, every single time I step on the ice, kind of in the tenacity and realizing that I've had it taken away from me and I don't want it to be my last. So that's something that I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve when I go out there and I play. And I think that's something that can be contagious.
All right, we'll go back to Mark Masters with TSN. Go ahead, Mark.
What stands out to you the most about Mark Giordano as a player and as a person?
Yeah, I think you can say so much about Mark as a player, but some things that go, further for me is just how he is as a person, how he was as a leader. And I think he's, a guy that played big minutes for us here in Seattle, and you know, being able to play on power play, penalty kill. He's shut down D that plays a lot of minutes, 5-on-5, and he's been able to do it for consistently for a long period of time. And I think he's going to be a heck of a pickup. And I can, speaks volumes for him, just what he does on the ice. But like I said, just what he does in the locker room and who he is as a human being, and great family as well. I think those things go a long way in order to shape up locker rooms. And he's one of those guys that's been playing the game at a very high level for a long time. And for me, I've just been trying to be a sponge around him this year, pick up some little things here and there, and he's the ultimate pro.
What intrigues you the most about coming to Toronto, playing in a market like this?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've talked to Kerf over the years since he's been there, and he's had nothing but good things to say about it. So I think just kind of the passion that the fan base has, and playing there recently, it was definitely something that you can just feel the excitement and the energy in the room, and the buzz every single year of trying to make a run and having some perennial all-stars and some of the best players in the league. And like I said, just being a small part of that to hopefully help the team make the next step. That's something that I'm pretty proud of, and I'm really looking forward to. And like I said earlier, some of the little things that I hope that I can bring to the lineup and just take the next step.